Yes, YouTube, how are we doing? So this is going to be a little Dubai video log, and in essence just showing you everything that I'm going to be up to this week. So I'm having a bit of a chilled one. As you can imagine, launching a book, a complete new AI program alongside loads of other stuff at the same time takes its toll. So this week obviously is an extended day, which is what I love the most about Dubai. So the UK time doesn't really start until like 11, 12 o'clock. So I have all the morning kind of off to train, relax and do a few things, but I do work a little bit later as well. So the overall plan this week is going to be seeing a few clients. So starting with Ben Bray today. So I'll have a little bit of a video later on what we've basically been doing for the last few months and what he's about to do coming up. Also seeing a few other people. I've got some breathwork sessions to find my inner peace and inner monk. And alongside that, what else have I got? I am cycling on the Al Qudra on Thursday and then a few other meetings elsewhere. So this is the apartment, pretty standard one on the Marina Vista Tower 1 on Emaar Beachfront, sorry. In my opinion, it's the best place to stay in Dubai. So I've stayed in everywhere, on the Palm, on a villa, on a Palm, in the hotels, in the Dubai Marina, in JVC. I've stayed pretty much everywhere, and this for me is my favourite place. The rationale for that is obviously Ben and Morgan are here, but it's not just that, it's really peaceful. That's what I like the most about this area here. So I've also got a pretty decent view. So as you can see down onto there, we've got a little bit of a yachts going off. That's a nice pool area. It's around 42 to 45 degrees, so you can't really sit out for too long in the sun, as you can imagine. But yeah, nice chilled week, and then I'm coming back for a few days and then going away with family. So a nice 2-week break where I'm not doing too much, but I'm still doing quite a lot, like you'll see this week. And then I'll come back fresh, ready to take on the rest of 2025. So let's keep you updated on what's going down this week. You ready to actually get some work done now?
Yeah. Is that on me or you?
Hey.
Welcome to the crib.
MTV cribs.
Yeah.
Look at this for a view. Let's all spy on Ben's life. Look at that.
Sitting here procrastinating all day, every day.
Yeah, it infuriates me that all my best mates have moved to Dubai. I'm banning anyone else who wants to start a coaching business now because I'm just left in the UK, and my wife Stacey is not letting me move at any time. But I do love it in the UK. So today, what's the matter?
No.
What's the matter? Sorry about them. Today we are basically focusing on building Ben's full AI system. So, well, the first one, because there's going to be quite a lot. But once this is now set up, it should be really easy to build out his new offer, which is going to be a signature program. What is the matter with you? So I'm getting attacked by a furiosity there. Right. So yeah, once this is all set up, then it means that efficiencies times 100, precisions times 100. Building out his new offer, which is the signature program, and then on top of that, we are doing a group program, which we're going to plan out and launch, and then a few other things that he's doing across all the content marketing and everything else. So, obviously, worked with him for a very, very, very long time now, and I pretty much know him inside out, which pretty much helps. So today, I've literally just built it all for him, because I don't really need to check stuff with him because I know him that much. So we'll do a little bit of an overview on what we've done today, but overall, again, it's all AI. You need to get into AI and keep up, because otherwise you will fall behind. This is not about AI replacing you in any way, shape or form. This is literally about how you can leverage AI to do 100 times things faster. Right, so that's the day done. Back-to-back calls all day. I had 3 group calls, a big marketing meeting for a campaign that we're putting together at the moment. And yeah, pretty productive one. Now I'm going to be doing a breathwork session with Ash, which I'm actually really looking forward to. Actually getting in touch with my inner Zen and Chi, you could say. And Ash is a very interesting character, like I've obviously just spoke about on the previous clip. So I'll let you know how things get on with the breathwork session. I do find it quite uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. I struggle to sit and breathe and process, so it's nice to try and do it every now and again. It's something that I definitely have wanted to get into a lot more, which is meditation. You've also got a lot of benefits to it, but when you're running a business which is high pressure and you've got a baby and family, it's quite hard to do. So it's nice to have little times like this where you can take a moment to breathe.
Okay, so tonight we're about to do a conscious connected breath work, a floating conscious connected breath work with headphones on and me guiding live. Now, with this style of breath work, it's 3 rounds of 10 minutes of belly chest breath, which is a with breath holds that are happening as well. Now, what this kind of breath can do is it will allow you to speak what words never could, and that can come through in tears, screaming, laughing, whatever it is. And the beauty of it is this rocks the layer of the subconscious, which allows things to come through. And the thing is, you have no idea what's going to come through. And this is the beauty of it, because every single experience is different.
That was honestly absolutely mental. I wouldn't even be able to comprehend what that was like as an experience. I fully burst out crying, not even joking. Laid on a mattress, headphones on, blindfolded. Music and the voiceover were just absolutely ridiculous, but like the breathing, the only way I could describe it, sorry to say this very frank on YouTube, and this is not my life anymore, but the only way I could describe it was if you got hit with a massive dose of ecstasy. That is the only way that I could experience what happened to my body there, where it shot from my toes to my head, and then I just went all hot, all tingly. I just started crying, and that's what I'm trying to figure out now. I was like, why were I crying? But that's the whole point of it. It's the point of diving into emotions that you suppress when you're running businesses and families and whatever else, especially for the men out there. So Ash, I'll put his information on YouTube channel on description, but I'll also be sticking him on Instagram and stuff as well. So if you want connection for coming to something like this in Dubai, let me know. So the book's getting sent out at the moment, so I've got loads of people who are receiving it in the post, and I've had so many messages from people who's actually started reading it, who are basically saying, oh, it's actually really good, this. And I'm like, what do you mean actually really good? Like, you're shocked by that? I slaved away at it for months, so I hope it's good. How I've basically explained it to people is, if you're looking for like real depth experiences, then the first half of the book, that's what that's about. It's all about every single thing that I've possibly been through, but also if you're the type of person who loves frameworks and systems and information, then the second part is about that as well. So it's a bit of a mixed whammy, like it completely changes halfway through. So it literally goes from real in-depth, real experiences, failures, wins, and a bit more of like a personal approach, and then it just switches and goes into like that serious mode of like, here's an exact framework, this is exactly what you use with it, these are the results that you're going to get, this is why it'll work across all the different avenues in the business. So if you are watching this right now and you've not got the book, the link is in my bio. Right, we've just landed to come and see Brightman and baby and wife. And also set up all this AI stuff as well. And this is something that people don't realise with the AI stuff. So yeah, it's about saving time and it's about doing more precision, more accuracy. But do you know, when you become a parent and you suddenly don't have much time anymore, or you've got a lot of different priorities, having these systems in place is one of the most like peaceful things that you can possibly have, because it means that you can still do everything that you need to do in business, if not 10 times more, while still having time for your family and seeing your baby and everything else. So I'm really excited to get this all set up for him today, because I know that obviously when you first have a baby it's tough because you're trying to manage everything on both sides, but by the end of probably 2 hours he'll have everything set up, he'll be ready to rock and roll, and production will be 10x and 10 times better than ever before. And that's the beauty of AI. This is not just about a few systems, but there's so many different things that are out there in terms of Claude, ChatGPT, Gamma, Poppy AI, Chatling. You've got different AI agents, fulfillment. Like, it is a deep hole that keeps going, and all you've got to think about when you're looking at adopting and integrating AI is what's actually going to be the most effective for you. So today what we're doing with Joe is basically just looking at his content production systems and content IP systems and offer production systems, so he can just basically 10x the speed that he's doing everything and still being a great dad at the same time. Well, I tell you what, cycling 65 kilometre in 45 degrees yesterday was a big 50-50 moment. And I just wrote a book called the 50-50 rule, but wow, I nearly saw the worst side of that one. So the strategy was to basically cycle as far as I could and see how long one bottle of water would last me. Got to about 40 kilometres, but then didn't really think about the fact that when I'm coming back I'm actually going to need more water. So I actually ran out of water around 20 kilometres when incoming back, and in the last 30 minutes, I'm not even joking, I couldn't even see. I was like going delirious. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get stuck out here and someone's going to find me like a shriveled up raisin in a few days. But yeah, managed to get back and then had a really productive day actually. And then today I've got 3 meetings. I'm going to attempt to go for a run indoors later, chill by the pool, and then fly home tomorrow and then back into dad mode as normal, and the full speed in which everything obviously runs at with business and baby combined. And then I'm actually going away with the family, which will also be a little bit of a working holiday as well. So nice little 2-week break, and then ready to rock and roll on the next event, which is going to be the business bust up in November. So thanks for listening, peace out, subscribe.